Hello everybody and welcome to Poland Daily Travel from beautiful downtown Gdańsk on the coast, the Baltic coast in Poland. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Here you can see is the main river going through. It goes right through the downtown. It's the Motława River, and today is very popular for people in boats and people in canoes. I've never quite seen this view of Gdańsk, and there's so many views of this town. The Trójmiasto area is so large. It's a couple of million people at least in the metropolitan area, and it encompasses Gdańsk and Gdynia. It's bookended by Gdańsk and Gdynia, which is Gdynia being to the west, and the largest port on the Baltic, actually. Gdańsk is a big port, but Gdynia is the biggest port on the Baltic. And in between them is a lovely little spot called Sopot, S-O-P-O-T. Look it up and read about it if you want to know about a Baltic resort on the Polish coast, because it's a famous one going back, 150 years or something like that, certainly 120, 130 years. And since the gay 90s, they used to call them, 1890s, because everybody was apparently very happy then. We just walked a bit down the river, and you can see, I wanted to point out to you how much this city has changed. And there's no better place to see it than right here, because all of these buildings on the right and all these buildings on the left under construction are new. The main part of the Gdańsk Old Town is down there. This is one of the canals. There's several big canals that go through. Here's one, there's another one over there, and there's another one further back over there. At any rate, you can come here, and this is where you see some of the boats, as you can see down here behind me. You go down there and rent one of those for the day with a captain and go out on the Baltic and mess around town. Be nice, wouldn't it? Yes. Beautiful Sunday afternoon. There's something about a Sunday afternoon that makes people want to promenade, isn't there? Makes them want to get out and walk. The citizens of Gdańsk, the tourists, still tourist season, being September, they want to get out and they want to see life. On a day like this, who wants to be inside? Certainly, we don't want to be inside. And so anyway, we'll just, Kasia, if you could pan around and just show on the people walking on the bridge, and we'll end with that. We're seeing the bridge go up, a taller boat coming through. There's a pilot house or a captain house right here where they manage the bridge. You see it going up? When we were just on there filming, it's a good thing we had just finished the segment, and then they came on and said, attention, in Polish, uwaga, please vacate the bridge, get off the bridge. So that somebody's coming through. I don't know from where. Yeah. It's all very exciting, isn't it? Yeah. At any rate, what a better illustration of of what Gdańsk is, which is a city built on canals. There are canals all around. I'm not going to call it a small Venice or Poland's Venice or anything like that. There are other cities in Poland with canals like Wrocław, and with more bridges, by the way. But whatever it was, it's already gone. So welcome to Gdańsk on a beautiful afternoon, a Sunday afternoon. And as you can see, we're all in our shirt sleeves. It's very pleasant. In fact, it doesn't get better. Beautiful blue sky, fantastic. Come this way and see what we're looking at. This here building is the main entrance to the Long Market. The Long Market is called the Long Market because it's really long. I mean, it's quite long. It's not the longest market I've ever seen, but it's close. It's a pretty long market street. And it's a main street of the old city of Gdańsk. So we cross over this bridge, go through those arches, and we'll be in the famous Gdańsk Old Town. You might know it as Danzig from the history books as well. And of course, Gdańsk, the heart of the Solidarity movement with Lech Wałęsa and many others. He's the most famous one. That's what we'll just leave it there. As you can see, this is the Motława River. It's the biggest body of water going through here. That's a tributary of it we came over before, but it's quite small. It's nothing like this side. And you can see, wow, It's also called the Long Market because, or the Big Market, because people love to walk there. I don't think I've ever seen it any more crowded than I do today. I mean, you've got fish restaurants, steak restaurants, you've got bistros, you've got Asian fusion, you've got every kind of cooking you can imagine. Just look over here too. And you can walk along the side. You can walk along the side and go to one of these many different restaurants just along the river walk here. I mean, you know, this is a real river walk. Forget the one in San Antonio. This is a real river walk. And look at this. I got some darts. I'm about to make a political statement. I don't usually make political statements. I rarely make a political statement. But now I'm going to make a political statement. These nice ladies over here. Look at these nice ladies. Look at those. Those nice ladies wrapped in the flag, literally. And here we go. Gonna make a political statement. We just see this. And you get this guy. Yes! Yes! Oh! Yes! It didn't stick, but that had to hurt. It had to hurt. Okay, folks, let's go down the market. Ladies, thank you very much. What a pleasure. What a pleasure. This is the Neptune fountain that we're looking at here, and you can have some sense of how long this market is. I mean, at least an idea, but wait until you see the next view, because it really is a long thing. A long walk. Yeah, there you go. It's the old town hall right here. To the right of your screen, and this is a long market, ending in another smaller gate at the other end. So it's kind of enclosed. There's streets off of it, but it's rather specially appointed, I'd say. Yeah, specially done. Yep. And of course, there's always great percussion. All right, so fade out. We'll come back with a view of the end of the market, okay? Behind me, you can see the town hall and all of its splendor. We had to walk this far down just to be able to get the whole thing in the frame. That's where we were standing in the last shot before we came back. Yeah, so you can see, and you see where we started. So it is indeed quite a long walk. Where we started, way at the end, where I was throwing darts at Mr. Putin's nose. And this is the end right there. So it starts with a rather huge building, a lot of arches to come through, you know, quite a wider ingress to the market, and then ends down there next to the art college, the Gdańsk Art College, Beaux-Arts, whatever you want to call it. I call it an art college. It's the end of the day here, and it's been a beautiful day. It's a Sunday with autumn coming on, and absolutely city full of people today. The restaurants are full. The river is full of people enjoying boating, and all of the clowns and the sellers of various kinds of tourist paraphernalia were all out as well. It was a splendid walkthrough, I can tell you. And now we've come back out to the hotel. This is our hotel is a reconverted warehouse, and it's out here on the edge of the city. As you can see, the Motława is from here and going over. Several fingers of it run into the city. The Vistula is back there, flowing through the port on its way to the lagoon and eventually to the Baltic. It's a very pleasant place to end the afternoon, as you can see. And suddenly we set up the camera, and as usually happens, there's lots of people appearing. There was no one on the bridge when we started.